Good morning. So today we're going to be hanging out at Animal Kingdom. So I think later on we might swing by Epcot depending on how I feel, considering I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, let's head on in.
Seriously, guys.
So I think my first stop's going to be going into Pandora to get something to eat since I haven't eaten at all today. So I ended up coming to the Satuli Canteen. Ended up getting the build your own bowl with the steak and chicken, rice and black bean with an herb dressing. So the food was delicious. I really liked that, and then the steamed cheeseburger bao buns. I think those are really delicious as well. So if you go with the create your own bowl or the cheeseburger bao buns, I think those are good options from the Satuli Canteen. So now I'm going to see which rides I want to hit while I'm here. The ride waits aren't too bad. Now, this is what we have for the ride wait times. Tough to be above 10. Dinosaur 15. Kali River Rapids I'll skip. Everest 25, but I'll probably hit the single rider line on that one. And then I'll see if these ones drop as we get later in the day with the Safari, Navi River Journey, and then the Flight of Passage. But I think I might make my way to Dinosaur and do that one. I'm gonna take the back way over out of Pandora into the Africa section. Let's get some good views of the little watering area over here. And if you come right here between Pandora and Africa on that little walkway, you'll go right underneath this bridge here. This will be perfect for when the little water cavalcades come by with their characters on it. It's just right down the way from the Lion King show that's just up that way. And now I'm heading into Dinoland USA to hit Dinosaur. Making my way down to Dinosaur. So I think eventually they're gonna redo this Dinoland area. I'm hearing, there's rumors about like Zootopia. So I'm hoping that Dinosaur can still have a home here at Animal Kingdom. So I just got off Dinosaur. Honestly, I love that ride. It's like one of my favorites here at Animal Kingdom. So now I'm gonna make my way over to Everest and then see how long of a wait the single rider line is. So the standby line is 40 minutes. So single rider is going to probably most likely just be a walk-on, I hope. So I got off Everest. So it was probably, I'm going to say, a total 3-minute wait. So really, when you think about waiting in standby 40 minutes, buying the Lightning Lane for like 25, I think it was today. It's free to be a single rider. So if you're okay splitting from your family, it's really the best option, I think, to go with, especially with Everest or any of the attractions that have the single rider line. Time to be an honorary bug.
Welcome to our show. We've been doing this act for over 300 million years. And with bugs making up more than 80% of... Come on, keep on coming, keep on coming! I got cheese on a roll! Hey! What are you guys trying to pull?
Still don't get it? Well then watch this. You humans have always seen us as monsters. If you had it your... What? You're still alive? This means war! Hornets, on your stingers and attack! I'm going in for the thing!
Well, it still has a few bugs in it, but that's our show. And now that you're all honorary bugs, remember, magnifying glasses are for looking at little things, not for burning little things. See ya! Hey! Hey, little fella! Where should you be?
There?
That's right. Good bug. Good little bug.
Your attention, please. We ask that all honorary bugs remain seated so the beetles, maggots, and cockroaches may exit safely.
Just finished the show, Tough to Be a Bug. Honestly, I think it's hilarious every time they ask all the other beetles and bugs to make their way out, and they all feel the bumps like going underneath them, and everyone like freaks out about it. I think it's hilarious. But now I think I'm gonna head back over to Pandora and try to ride Navi River Journey. I think it said it was 55-minute wait. Oh look, there's Mickey, Pluto, and Minnie Mouse down there. Yeah, so it said 55 minutes, so I'm gonna test it out and see if it's really a 55-minute wait. So we're getting online. It is 12:55, so we'll see what time we actually get on the ride. And then after I get off the Navi River Journey, I'm not sure what I want to do next. Maybe I'll go get a Starbucks drink or Joffrey's. I could use another coffee for today since I've barely gotten any sleep, so another coffee sounds awesome. So I would say that was a 30-minute wait max.
A1 down.
Yeah, so I would say that was probably about a 30-minute wait, and I just love like the smell of the indoor water rides, whatever one it is, Pirates, Navi, they all just smell like fantastic on the inside. But now I'm gonna make my way over to the safari since it's about like a 15-20 minute wait, so I'll make my way over there.
Hippos do go underneath the water. They have a little flap that covers their ears, and that just prevents water from getting inside. Hippos do know how to swim, but they prefer not to. They actually like to see another aggressive animal. We're going to see some Nile crocodiles. Crocodiles will have an extremely powerful bite. They do have the ability to crush bone. Crocodiles are only going to eat about once a week, but they can go months without eating, just depending on their food source. Whenever a crocodile is too hot, these are going to be the Hartman Mountain zebras, because whenever we get a little bit closer, make sure to look at their stripes. Their stripes will not go all the way around their bodies. They're going to tell it those are the Hartman Mountain zebras there on your right. A group of zebras is called cave. They'll get the nickname painted dogs because of that paint-like splatter on their fur. And then whenever they wake up in the morning, each dog is going to go greet the next dog, and they won't start their day until after every single dog has been greeted. So they are very social animals. They will travel together in a pack, so whatever that alpha dog does, that's what the rest of the pack gets predators whenever they jump on their back. Here on your left, we can also see some wildebeest. Wildebeest will partake in what's known as a stampede. Wildebeest will spend a majority of their day just grazing for grass and hay, so you notice their spots will have more of a jagged look to them, while other types of giraffes will have more of a smooth spot pattern. Even though they are only going to sleep for about 30 minutes, they're going to spend the rest of their day eating, so they'll actually spend about 20 hours a day eating. And that's why we do that to protect them while they're sleeping, because they'll put the babies on the inside, their horns will be on the outside, and their predators won't want to get close to their babies because they don't want to get close to those horns. So it just keeps them safe. You can see some of those beside giraffes. You can see that one's tucked there to your left. See that purple color? Water will come shooting out of the tree, and then the elephants can drink the water that's stored inside. Over time, the tree will just naturally repair itself. Those elephants will loosely look like the continent of Africa, but we're also in Africa right now, so that also helps. Whenever an elephant can't find a baobab tree, they're going to look for a watering hole like this one here to your left. They typically will travel from one water source to the next. Flamingos will get that pink color in their feathers thanks to the beta-carotene found in the brine shrimp that they eat. If you see any flamingos with gray feathers, that's okay. And their upper lip will be flat, and there on your right, we can see those white rhinoceros just one more time up on top of that hill.
Alright, so I got my iced caramel latte. Rode the safari, so I think I'm just gonna check out some of the gift shops and see if there's anything neat in there. And then I might call it a day here at Animal Kingdom. This is a pretty neat diffuser for Avatar. And then the Avatar Spirit jersey. And that's the back of it. I really like this wall art. And they still have a bunch of the 50th anniversary merch. Fanny packs. Neat little Spirit jersey for $90. And this little mug here, travel mug, it's $45. Still have that crazy looking button up. And then these Crocs for $65. Alright, so this I would possibly buy, but I mean, I guess I would get an annual pass discount, but it is at $150 for this Mickey and Minnie 50th anniversary statue. I actually really like this coffee cup. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be made as a bowl, but I would probably end up using it as an actual coffee mug. So I saw these ones on Shop Disney. Forget how much. So these little Woody's Roundup. There's a Bullseye, there's a Jessie one. They are $50 each, little marionette puppets. This Mickey phone holder statue is so tempting. It's only $50. And they have quite a few of them, so if you did want one, they have them. And then over here we have more of the Disney Eras merch. Some of the bags. You have the three little pigs here. And then you have this stuffed Mickey. And then we head over here, and then we have a full display for the Oswald. So we have this Oswald lamp, which I think is kind of cool for a little desk lamp. And then you have this little Oswald in a car figure. So that's going to conclude our day here at Animal Kingdom. I think I'm going to make my way over to Epcot in a little bit, check out some of the new food booths and the different food offerings they have for the Flower and Garden Festival. So I'll be making my way there shortly, but that is it for Animal Kingdom. I just love these hotel lake views. We're on our way over to Epcot. via the Skyliner to try out the foods for the Flower and Garden Festival, and then I'm probably gonna ride some rides as well, because I know I'm gonna be here in a few other days this week. So probably a few rides, eat some food, and then see what else we can do today. Mickey and Minnie topiaries. And then over here in the England section, you have the Pooh Bear topiaries, you have Pooh, Rabbit, and then over here you have Piglet, Eeyore, and Tigger. Alright, since I took the Skyliner in, I'm gonna make my way to the front of the park, and then I'll make my way back into the World Showcase. Came across the Peter Pan topiary, so you have the alligator over here, and then you have Captain Hook and Peter Pan. And Bambi, Thumper, and I can't remember what the skunk's name was. Alright, so the first stop was at the Honey Bistro to get the chicken and waffles for $6.75. So the chicken and waffles I thought was really good. It had the waffles made out of like cornbread, so it had a nice like corn taste to it, and then it had a spicy honey, so give it a little bit of a kick to it when you're eating it. And chicken was good. Thought it was really good. I would definitely get that again. And up here closer to Figment, we have the Lion King topiaries. And then there's Timon and Pumbaa. They have their own little flower garden here. And then here's just some more of the beautiful Epcot views. So it wouldn't be an Epcot trip without going on my boy Figment's ride. So I think that's where we're going to head now. It says a 5-minute wait, so it's going to be a complete walk-on. There's Buzz Lightyear. If you ever want to look into some of the props that they have in the Figment queue line. I know a lot of people just walk right by it because there's never really a wait here, but you kind of see hidden little Easter eggs inside the queue here.
I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. I'm going to see how trying new things can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound. Doc, it's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination. Can start appearing.
Look at that art.
We see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision.
Can light your fancy.
That smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant.
Always so many good smells that we could have, like coffee and cookies, grass, but all we ever get
Always a good time
is a
to use your
delicious skunk.
imagination. So let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win one cent. Upside down, now you're talking. That's the best idea you had all day. Next down, side up, and upside down. It's exactly what I imagined.
Imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
A true staple of the Epcot park is the Figment ride. You always have to at least go on once during your Disney trips. And if somebody's never been here before, you must force them to go on that ride. All right, now I'm gonna head over to the Land Pavilion for probably the best ride on the entire property. All right, we're here at the best ride in all of Walt Disney World. And there is a line, so I mean, people are starting to catch on.
Beneath the surface of the Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas. By fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces
There's
nearly
a hidden
5,000
Mickey.
pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature. This way, use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods.
Okay, so it's not the best ride on the property, but I do say it's probably the most relaxing ride, and I could probably go on that like endless times. It is just so peaceful to go on there, and it's a really enjoyable ride. So I could do Nemo, but I think I'm going to skip that one and save it for another day since it's always a lightweight. I'm going to make my way up to the front to see the Encanto topiaries, and then I'll make my way to the more food booths and then back into the World Showcase. Nice butterfly topiary up in the front of the park, and then we're going to make our way to the Encanto ones. And here are the Encanto topiaries, but there is no Bruno one, so I guess we don't talk about Bruno. And then always walking up to the Epcot Ball / Spaceship Earth is just always such a beautiful sight. Before I head over to the food booths, I think I'm going to take a dip inside of Creation Shop to see what kind of neat items they have for sale. It's a neat little ornament set for the Disney 100, and it is $50. There's some other ornaments they have here. Chip and Dale, Tinkerbell, Disney 100 ears. Well, I like this jacket. Let's see. The jacket would be $70. And the t-shirt's really nice as well, and the t-shirt will be $30. And they still have a bunch of the Epcot 40th merch, and it'll be 40% off whatever they have, since they had a lot of it, and I guess it didn't sell too well during the Epcot's 40th. It's a nice little mug. The mug would be $60.99 with the 40% off. And then all this stuff for the flower garden. This little mug with the orange bird on it for $20. Little stepping stone for your garden for $30. It's got some good weight to that too. Some bags. Orange bird ornament, and these I always love to get, so I'll pick one up before I leave. So they're $13. They're little like salt and pepper shakers, like a little trash can for the festivals. I have a few at home. So now I'm over by Test Trek at the Brunch Cot booth, and I think I'm going to go with that avocado toast. The fried cinnamon roll bites also sound good, but I think I'm just going to get the avocado toast. What a beautiful Epcot view. And then this is the avocado toast. Okay, so it wasn't too bad, $6 for the avocado toast. I mean, it's a little tiny, but get a lot of toppings on it. So I'll see how I like all these toppings. Avocado toast is really good. So now, at the citrus blossom, I have to get the orange sesame tempura shrimp. Alright, so here's a look at the shrimp tempura. So just finished the shrimp tempura, and I would definitely say that's probably so far my top pick. I think it was the best that I had so far. But there's still a lot left. I mean, it was $7, so it's a little bit more expensive than the other booths, but not by too much. But I think it was worth the $7. So I'm gonna head over to Frozen, since it's only a 15-minute wait. So that's pretty good for that ride. We're online for Frozen now, so it's about 50 minutes, so we're at 7:30. So it might be the last thing I do before I go back to the room, since I don't want to run into the entire firework crowd that are going to be racing to the Skyway or Skyliner as the show ends at 9:15, 9:30.
Summer snow for spending honor and save places to prevent unselfish acts of true love.
So that wasn't too bad of a wait. It was on and off within 35 minutes. So the posted 50 was a little bit off, I would say. Alright, so I'm going to make my way through the World Showcase. Going to be heading back to Paris or France to board the Skyliner and head back to the hotel, because I know they do have a little bit more time, up an hour until the fireworks start, but kind of want to head back, you know, and not risk getting held up in a long line at the Skyliner. So as I'm making my way through the World Showcase, that 50 minutes is kind of tempting. I don't know if it's going to be worth the risk of the line, but maybe. Well, it looks like the wait is about like 45 minutes for Remy's. So I guess I'll go on Remy's, and then hopefully it'll be less than 45 so I can get out before the crowds form, but I can't pass up like a 45-minute wait for Remy's. All right, here we go. Down a 40-minute wait for Remy's, and it is 8:22, so we'll see what time we get on and off. And there's the Pizza Planet vehicle.
Hey guys, the food is for... Il va aussi me falloir rapidement 4 ratatouilles.
So yeah, Remy's, I would say that was about the 40 minutes. So we're just about 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna start making my way towards the Disney Skyliner to make my way back to the hotel. All right, so back at the hotel, I'm gonna make my way up to the room and then call it a night. So, you know, it was a good day. First day here, it was a long day, but did Animal Kingdom in the morning, then made our way to Epcot, tried some food, rode some of the rides. So overall, it was a really great first day. And tomorrow should be Magic Kingdom. And then, so that's gonna wrap up this video. Until next time.